If you have ever wanted to build a web application, this is the video for you, because in it, I will not only show you a tool that can do this, but can also allow you to clone any website that you give it. And while I hate the words game-changing, I think that this tool can really be it. So this is called V0, and you can access it by going to V0.dev. Once you click on it, you are asked to sign in, and obviously you get this chat interface. So it is very similar to ChatGPT in the way that it looks. And once you're signed in, this is what you can do. So let's say that I want to, I don't know, let's say I have a gardening blog. I'm going to go to this one right here, and I'm going to go back and say clone, and I'm just going to paste in that site URL. Let's say that I frequent this website and I want to use it as inspiration to build my own site. This can be used for pretty much any website. So as you can see, it took a screenshot of this site, and now it will start creating the code to allow me to have something similar. So it's building the code in real time right here. So it's building the Harmony in the Garden, portfolio, design services, speaker, media, about, contact, and so on and so forth. Building the hero section, exciting update. So it's creating this page for me. Welcome to the blog. Obviously, don't copy and paste directly from someone. Use it as inspiration to create your own thing. But in a few seconds, this created something similar to that, where I have the image, I have the headline, the text, the read more, and then I can just either add the code base, fork it, share it, or even deploy it to a new project. So I can create a new project, hit create, and now this will soon give me a preview. I can also upgrade to get a custom domain. So that is also something that you might want to do. So now it's building it. And now this is saying ready. So if I configure this, I can, okay, this is loading. So in a second, I should be able to access this site right here. And this gave me the link there. So I can open this up. And this is a fully, or rather a feature, it's not really a fully featured website, but it is a website that I can build on, click buttons, even though at the moment they're not taking me anywhere, obviously. And yeah, I have a cloned version of the one I gave it just by saying clone and the URL itself. So here I can say, what can V0 do? Thinking. So the official answer is V0 is an advanced AI coding assistant created by Vercel. It's designed to help developers with various aspects of web development, particularly focusing on React and Next.js. It can generate code, provide explanations, assist with debugging, create diagrams, process images, handle file operations, execute code, render UI previews, integrate with Vercel, use up-to-date knowledge, and provide accessibility guidance. Great. So let's say I want to build a note-taking app. Again, very basic prompt, and I don't have very high expectations based on just that prompt. So here it's saying, let's create a simple yet functional note-taking app with features like adding, editing, and deleting notes. We'll use React hooks for state management and local storage to persist the notes. So again, it's building the code right here. In this case, there's a few more files than just the web page, obviously. So there's the app folder, there's the component folder, and this is still building this. And yeah, I have my basic note-taking app right there. So let's test it out. This is a title. Don't forget to buy milk. Hit add note, and then the note gets added there. I can edit it, and I can delete it. Second note, note 2. So that gets added there as well. Again, I can deploy this, confirm and deploy. It's queued, and then it will be uploaded to the web as well. So this is a very quick way to build web apps that function. And obviously, you can go back and then ask follow-up questions. So I can say, what else can you add to my note-taking app? So yeah, so asking a question here seems to have stopped the deployment there. So let's think about what would make it more useful and user-friendly. It's actually gone ahead and started the changes. So let's add 2 key features to your note-taking app, a search function and the ability to categorize notes. And now it seems to be modifying the notelist.tsx. So things seems to be moving here, but for some reason, this doesn't seem to be updating. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so it is making the changes, but it's also suggesting some stuff. So categories, text kernel, search functionality, dark mode toggle, note archiving. So let's add dark mode toggle and note archiving. So let's let this finish. I love how the more time passes, the more these types of apps really get it right the first time. So let me pause this video. Okay, so this added the categories. There's also the search. And I want to add the dark mode toggle and the note archiving. Actually, I think that it might have added it as well. Oh yeah, it did. So it just implemented those updates immediately. So I guess there's the categories, text, search functionality, note archiving, dark mode toggle. Great. So let's just let it finish and we'll have a look at this. We can also deploy it as well. Awesome. So this is ready. I can, okay, this is still loading. So I've noticed this a few times in the sense that it says ready, but the actual URL isn't yet ready or accessible. You need to kind of close that and go back to it. So now if I go back here, I have the light and dark mode, which is awesome. I have the note title. So test 1, add note. I can archive the note. So now I'm assuming it will show under archived. They can show active, show archive. Great. I can add another note, test whatever, add note. I can delete that note. I can edit, save, archive. Nice. So that is working very well. I like that the buttons change as well based on the mode. Nothing happens if I press that. So here, there might be a bug in the sense that if I add a note title but no content, instead of getting an error message, this is just deleting that title. Same thing with content. Or no, okay, my bad. I was in the archive section. So I can add that, I can add that. So it might be a case where I need to have no title and no content before proceeding. Then I can delete all that stuff. So pretty good for something that I gave just a couple of prompts. So this is V0.dev. Definitely check it out if you're into creating web apps with just simple code or simple prompts. And also check out the clone feature if you have an idea that you want to clone. If you want to learn more about AI and automation, there are 2 things you can do. Number 1 is hit the like and subscribe on this video so you don't miss future ones. Number 2, check out the link in the description where I will show you how you can use AI automation and marketing to stay on top of what is currently happening in this industry. I'll see you in the next video.